Now, close to a month after the landmark judgment of the Supreme Court, which has held the practice of instant triple talaq as unconstitutional, yet another case has come in reported from Jodhpur. A man pronounced triple talaq over the phone while talking to his wife to call off their 8-year-old marriage. The woman, who was persistently being harassed for dowry as well, and her husband, as she alleges, also tried to kill her in 2015. Since then, she has been living separately. Our correspondent Arvind getting us further inputs here on this on ground. Arvind, wanting to understand on how is the police treating this case, given that there's been no law that has been formulated to specify that this be called illegal, but it is an outright violation of the Supreme Court.
Yes, definitely it is an outright violation of Supreme Court, because Supreme Court verdict had clearly banned the triple talaq, which is also called talaqul biddat, henceforth. What it means is that no triple talaq can be practiced by any Muslim community member after the Supreme Court verdict. But you can see here that the cases are coming again and again. Earlier we have seen a case had come from Pokhran, and now this story of Afsana, who had got married in 2008, and there was a marital discord in her family, and she's been living away from her husband in her parents' home for last 2 years. But now on September 18, she had suddenly got a call on a landline phone, and her husband triple talaq her and disconnected the phone. So you can see clearly that even after Supreme Court verdict banning triple talaq or talaqul biddat, people are still practicing it, and the police is, looking hand-tied here because they don't have any rules. Obviously, CRPC
let's
provide for the section 125.
Let's listen into what the victim has stated here and what the police has reported on this as well. Stay with us, Arvind.
5 लाख की दहेज मांगा था उसने।
क्या हुआ था आपके 5 लाख नहीं देने के बाद उसने क्या किया था आपके साथ?
मारपीट करी थी मुझे, मारपीट करके मुझे इसके 10 लाख के दो, सब फ्रिज कूलर वगैरह सब ला के दो। मैंने पूछा मेरा भाई 1 लाख मेरे साथ मैंने कहाँ से लाए, इतने मेरे पास नहीं है। तो उसने बोला मैं तुम्हें जड़ूंगा, तो इसने बोला इस्टापास में साइन करो। तो मैंने बोला मेरे से साइन नहीं हो पाएगा, तो मैंने साइन नहीं किया। तो उसने कैश डाल रखा है उसको, सासू मोह बोलोगे तो पेटी लेके आओ, सब कुछ बोला था। तो मैंने बोला ऐसा मत करो, मेरे बच्चे से दूर मत करो मुझे। जब मैंने बोला तो मुझे पानी पीने दो, तो पानी पीने नहीं दिया। तो उसने कैसे डाल के, तो मैंने कहा बाथरूम जाके आ रही हूँ, उस बहाने से मैं नाट के आई थी।
उसके पति ने फोन पर 3 तलाक कहा और नागौर में दूसरी शादी कर ली। इस पर पीड़िता के द्वारा थाने में रिपोर्ट दी गई, परंतु उसमें मामला 494 APC का बनता है एक पत्नी के रहते हुए दूसरी शादी करना। तो चूंकि नॉन कॉग्निजेबल है, हमने उसकी रपट डाल दी है और प्रार्थिया को, पीड़िता को समझाया है कि वो अग्रिम कार्रवाई कोर्ट के माध्यम से करें।
So Arvind, what we're seeing on ground here is for also the police, perhaps the state government's job to inform the police on how to be treating these cases, because there's still no clearer picture on this.
Yes, definitely. You heard the SHO there saying clearly, and he was clearly hand-tied, because what he said is that they have advised the victim to take further course in the court. So it is the responsibility of the state government here to clear out all the rules regarding talaqul biddat and how they will go forward from here on. So, but you can see clearly that people on the ground are still practicing it even after Supreme Court has banned it, and police is looking hand-tied because there is no clarity on the clear rules here that what they should do in such cases. Back to you.
We've also been speaking to other activists here on this, those of course who've spearheaded this movement to do away with the practice of instant triple talaq, the practice of triple talaq in one sitting. Arvind, they're also here maintaining that at the end of the day, it would be far better to also have a law in place that can clearly be followed by the police in these cases.
Yes, definitely. When we read the Supreme Court verdict, it was 3:2, which has banned triple talaq or talaqul biddat. But then Chief Justice of India, Mr. Kehar, has also advised in his version of the verdict that there should be a clear law made by the government. But then the government law will take its time, because there is a procedure to enact a law in India. So, but in the time being, this is going to be a very big problem for the police authorities and the local authorities here, that how to tackle these cases, because they are completely banned henceforth by the Supreme Court, but still people on the ground are practicing talaqul biddat or triple talaq still. Back to you.
Arvind, many thanks. Appreciate you getting us inputs here on yet another case here that has been reported in the wake of this having been termed entirely unconstitutional by the Supreme Court.